Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn in our Easy Beavers colony, working through some water beaver stuff. And today we've got a little bit of stuff that we need to upgrade. First things first, we ran out of power over here. Not only water, but power over here last time. So I think we need to get some more water wheels in here. That way we can generate more power and hopefully get our batteries charged back up. The second thing that I'd like to do is I'd like to come down here and make sure that we've got power all the time. So we'll work on another power solution down here. We might not need more power going in, but we might need to save the power a little bit more efficiently. And then the last thing we need today is up here. I think we're going to take and see if we can get this water to where it's usable. So we're going to have to send it down the mountain this way. And I think that's where we're going to start today. So let's take a path and we're going to come up this way. And let's see. I would like some dynamite. Let's get 3 dynamite. Let's go back this far. We're going to have to toss in some dams here. Although that should be low enough, I just want to make sure that we don't run out of room. What I would like to do is make a couple of gates in here as well. So let's find that levee. We'll toss you in there. We'll toss you in there. And I don't know that we need the road this long, so let's back that up just a little bit. There we go. And we will... Eventually, we will come in and put something in like that, which means I'm going to need something like this for the other gate. So let's remove these and get all of that in first, and then we'll get in our gate here, so that we don't have any bad water flow down this way. We can get rid of that. And then we'll put another gate over here that lets us divert the good water down. Something else I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ironworks here. The tools don't really need to be this close to the mine. They're not really gaining anything from it. In fact, they're having to go quite a way for scrap metal to get what they need. So I'm going to take this one out, and I'm going to come back to this one as well. We're going to remove that, and we are going to put them down here. Let's see, we need, that is in metal, we need the primitive ironworks. And can we get 3 in here? Well, maybe if we remove this storage that we're not really using. Let's try that. We need primitive ironworks. There we go. You right on the corner there. Perfect. We'll set one of these up for each one. So that, and that. And then hopefully they can get their scrap from right up here and they can pull in this coal. Speaking of which, it looks like we're out of coal and iron trying to make scraps. So we're going to come up to this mine up here. Oh, we're already set for that. We just need more to get there. Let's check these and see what we've got. Mountain salt, we're still low on, yep. And then we need 1 for saltpeter for the explosives. So we'll just have to wait until they catch up on the coal and the iron. As for our power situation right here, I know we can safely take this one out because it's doing absolutely nothing. And then let's see if we can replace a couple of these. We're going to lose a little bit here. There we go. But hopefully we'll figure out a way to get our power from here. So let's take a look. I could go from the bank right here, I think. Let's see. This isn't really connected to anything except a couple more storage. So let's go ahead, pull that out of there. We will disconnect this. Disconnect this. And then let's try a double platform If I do one here, can I get a wheel in here without problems, or do I have to move it down one? Looks like I can't quite get it in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some dynamite over here and see if we can fit that in here. How many do I need here? Let's see. I'm going to need, looks like just one. So we'll put a dynamite in here. There we go. Say that's high priority. And then we'll get you in here. No, we can't put that in yet. And then here, let's see. I have an idea for here. Let's see if we can get in some storage here. We're going to do this here, and we're going to do 3 more here. Let's go ahead, get rid of these, and we're going to come over to power, and we're going to put in, where's the, there it is, the flywheels. Let's get this horizontal junction here. Yep, just like that. And then we're going to do this. We might need to put something, a path up there or something. So let's grab one of these. We'll come over here. And they should be able to build off of that. We'll come this way. We'll come this way. And we'll go from there and see what we need to build in. Oh, they've got this in, so let's get that taken care of. There's one more wheel. Let's let them put that in there, and we'll see if we can get any extra storage out of it, and maybe some extra power as well. They are getting in the exotic seeds that we're going to need for the tree nursery. However, we also are going to need just a little bit of storage for them, because it takes 50 seeds, and this only holds 25. So we'll just set this up temporarily for the seeds that we need. They've got our power storage in over here. However, it didn't connect back in this part right here. So I think we're going to remove this. There we go. We're going to grab one more of these. And then I'm going to just come out here with a power line. I don't think I need a 4-way. I think I just need this. We'll move 2 of these over. Just get the regular old power right into it. And I don't think they really need these anymore. So we'll just take those down. And hopefully they can use it for some of these over here. Let's say that's a little more important too, just so we know we get this project done before too long. Then down here, we really don't need most of this because it's not connected in. However, we'll hold on because we're going to want to put some more wheels in over here as well. So we'll see if we can connect that part back in. In fact, if I do that, instead of doing this, why don't I just do this? Let's grab a universal. There we go. That connects those back in. And now we can do... No, we're going to need another universal here, aren't we? There we go. There we go. That connects the lower ones back down just in case we need them. Well, there we go. We've got our first section in here. So let's go ahead, detonate this out. There we go. We'll get a little water up there, but mostly it'll come back and go back this way, which is not a big deal. We can deal with that, but let's get our gate in here, or at least the first gate that we're going to need. So let's put you right there. And then we're going to dynamite this here as well, and we'll just send any bad tides right off the side of the map there. They have got quite a bit of this cleared up here, which is good. What I'm going to do here is we're going to take this out and put in dynamite here. We'll get rid of that. And then I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try. We've got a side platform. I'm going to try and hang it off of, yeah, it sure will. Okay, good, good. So we're going to need to put it here, maybe, if it lets me. There we go. One side platform. I grab one of these. We turn it around. That gets one there. And then we are going to have to put in... Well, we're going to have to put in something here that can hold the wheel and find a way to get the power down into this. So, that's a difficult one. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to take... No, we're going to need that. Let's just put you there. And then eventually we'll put you over that as soon as we can remove the other thing. And for the power to get down, we're going to take another one of you. We're going to change you out to 2 of the universal ones. There we go. So the power for these will come out, down, around, and into this, and over to this here. And that should be everything connected in. We just got to wait for that to get in there. So we'll make that quite a bit more important so they get it done. These guys over here got finished, but there's a couple more trees around here. So we're going to put up some stairs and let them head to that. We'll see if we can take a path around here just so they know we can build there, and we'll come out the same way here. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And we'll mark these to cut. That's cut. This is all cut. This is all cut. So is this and those two. These two we might have to figure out something to do with eventually. There we go. They've got this in. So let's go ahead and detonate that. We'll take this out of there. And let's grab another wheel. We'll put that in here. And that should be everything to get these going. Hopefully that gives us a decent amount of extra power. I think I'm going to do the same thing up here that I did with the other floodgate and toss in a couple of the small piles. Let's do 1, 2, 3. And again, we'll do this for logs. And this was some scrap. And even some planks. We'll set them all to obtain, and we'll have people bring them up here just as soon as they get built. We do have a couple of beavers working at the Firefly station over here. However, they've pretty much got as much of the fluid as they can possibly get. So what I'm going to do is we're going to give them a little bit of storage here. They don't need the large one, but you never know. They might be okay with a medium tank. So we're just going to set that right next door, set it up for the glowing fluid, and then whenever we start to use the glowing fluid, we should have some extra. We seem to be struggling a little bit with our scrap metal, and we've got a couple of extra beavers. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can use the extra beavers here to our advantage, pull in some extra scrap metal. Here we go, scavenger flag. Let's do a couple here, maybe one here. How about one here? We'll make a path right up to here. Toss in a staircase, and we'll let them all get that stuff in there. And hopefully that lets us bring in a lot more scrap and speeds everything else up too. They've got our dynamite in, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. This water is not really going anywhere anyway, so we're not really losing anything. I'm going to go ahead, toss in this gate here, and then also, let me see, can I get maybe some stairs? How about some curved stairs? Right here? There we go. Those can come up here, and eventually we're going to need to block these off, so we'll want to get up here anyway. But hopefully they can make both of those. They've got some extra stuff up here. Hopefully once those go in, then we can look at bringing the water down this way. We're starting to have a little bit of trouble keeping up on the coal and the iron. Well, the iron's not doing terrible, but at least some of it. So I think it's time that we start looking into getting the blueprints for the mechanical drills. I don't know if we'll get them in this episode, but We need to get these in sooner or later so that we can bring in coal and iron at a much faster rate. However, it looks like we're going to need some brain boosting salts. So, okay, I've already turned that back on. Now we just need to wait to get those done. We've been working our way over trying to blow up this whole area down to the bottom so we could store a little bit more water. I think we're going to go ahead, toss in the dynamite we need to clear the rest of this out. There we go. There we go. And we probably won't blow these up. Well, I was going to say until the water isn't high enough for our lotuses. But since they all just became the right distance, we'll just take this out whenever it's done getting set up. Our beavers have almost got our second gate in here. So we're going to come up here and block off this right here. So all the water is sure to flow down this way. Now, first, if we don't get our passageway over to here done, we'll just leave this gate open. In fact, it looks like we might need... Let's do a platform there. There we go. That way they can get over to this. And that should give us a little bit more water here once all of this is done. We're just waiting on some fasteners for that, and they'll get those in here pretty quickly as well. So I'm going to go ahead, take these out. And we're going to set up for the dynamite that we're going to need. I want 2s here. And we're going to do a 1 here. And let's see. I'm going to need a bridge over this. It kind of looks like it. So let's grab a bridge real quick. There we go. That'll work just fine. We'll route this way. Take these out. And let's get in a couple more 2s here. And a couple here. And then we'll do 1s here. But we're going to need to figure out how to get down there. Now these should be taken care of, I believe, by that bridge. The question is, these right here, though, are probably not. So let's just do stairs. Yeah, we'll do stairs. And that should give us access to just about everything. If not, we'll come back and figure that out. We've got our dams in here to block the water. And we've got enough dynamite for now. So we're going to go ahead, detonate these out. Detonate these. And hopefully, when we lower this gate right here, we'll get all the water flowing down this way. Or at least most of it. They should still be able to put in some of this. In fact, let's go ahead and just detonate you out of there. See if that helps contain it. There we go. They'll fill in these as well, and that'll help get the water going this way. But now we've got 2 sources. 1 source to fill up this, and 1 source to continue on with this here. So we should be good to go there. We'll let them finish up. I'm going to go ahead and come down here. And since most likely we're not going to get much water down here for a good while, I'm going to remove these. And the reason I'm doing that is because they cause 10% extra thirst, and they stack with the large water wheels that are already doing the same thing. So if they're not going to get any power, I might as well take them out and use the room for some extra rice anyway. So we'll just do that. Also, while we're here, I think I'm going to reinstall some stuff here. Let's take all of these out. There we go. And we're going to come through. In fact, let's just demo all of these buildings. There we go. That looks good. We're going to come into power. We're going to put in our... Nope, we want the actual flywheel. There we go. The flywheel, the base, and then if we ever need more, again, we can just build the flywheels up. So we'll let them build that and come back and take a look. I'm going to come over here and we're going to remove this little hill of dirt. We're going to use a couple of ladders to get up there too. There we go. And that'll give us a little bit more land here. A little bit extra couldn't hurt at this point. We're going to put those in. We're going to do those and those. We might not get that done in this episode, but we'll get it done here eventually. They've got the last of the dynamite in over here, so let's see if we can... There we go. That should direct it properly. Now we've got water flowing down here. We're losing quite a bit of it off the map, but it's still better than it going into the toxic lake over here that we had no use for. Eventually, we're probably going to find a way to store some of this, but that's going to be for another day. We've got our power solution in. Looks good to go. It's slowly filling up. And we've got our power in over here that's doing really well, so there should be plenty of power. Next time, I think we're going to look into these mountains to get some drilling done, and hopefully look into this place to get some water stored. And eventually, we're going to come over here, if we can get enough exotic seeds, to go ahead and do the tree nursery. But I think that's going to do it for today, so... As always, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!